Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Marta and today I just wanted to do a look that is sort of like my sweater here, a little bit periwinkle blue maybe. So I just picked out or found my Colourpop singles and I think I'm going to use this shade, which is the shade Lost and Found, and maybe deepen it up a tiny bit with this shade. This shade is called Backstage. All of these are from Colourpop, and then I think I want to try this glitter. It's from Colourpop and it's called Lightshow. I also like the golden one that is called Get Lost here, but I think I want to stay with the cool toned shadows. But yeah, we'll just see. At least that's what I want to do today, so I thought I'd just film it. So I just tapped out the base that I have here on my eyelid. I'm going to zoom you in a little bit, like that I think. And then I'm just going to take this big blending brush that I have from Kaleidos Makeup. It's the brush number S2. So I'm just cleaning it up because I used it yesterday for a green shadow. So I'm just going to basically pack this shadow Lost and Found all over my lid and blend it out, and then I'll just see if I need to deepen it up a little bit with the darker blue over here. I'm actually quite happy with how this is looking. It's a very good shade. It just blends out very nicely. If you do see glitter specks in my face, it's because I did use a new product. It's a liquid illuminator by a Norwegian brand called Mekka, and it has like holographic glitters running throughout it. So I just use it sort of as a primer for my skin. And I can really see the glitters everywhere, but I don't know if the camera is catching it. But I'm just going to go in with the shade Lightshow now, and I'm just going to use my my little finger. And I'm just like rubbing it in there, and I'll just be tapping it on my lids. I don't think I want a very precise application, but I will just see how it looks and take it from there. So I sort of like this, just to have like a little bit of the glitter going up in the middle as a sort of spotlight. And this is exactly what I wanted, like a super simple look. I will just do the same thing on my other eye, and then I'll figure out what I will do for my lower lash line. Now I have the glitter applied on both of my eyes and I'm really loving it. It's like holographic, but with almost like a teal, green, blue base to it. And yeah, I just love how it's simple yet so sparkly and beautiful. And now I'm going to use this shade here that is called Miser. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it's got like a peachy base but lots of light blue shimmers going throughout it. I did swatch it on my hand here just because I always end up swatching it when I look at it because I think it's such a pretty shade. It's quite new for the Single Shadows from Colourpop, but I think it's from one of their previous palettes. But I think I will just use this for my lower lash line. Maybe I will tap a little glitter like in the middle of my lower lash line right here or something. I'll just go ahead and then we'll see what happens. I'm definitely going to use a flat brush for applying this shade. Yeah, I think I can just apply it with this one. It's a I don't know, what do you call it, eyeshadow brush, eyebrow brush. Yeah, at least you see how it looks. So I'll just use this one. I'll clean it off with my color switch very quickly, and then I'm just taking some product on the brush, and I will just be tapping it on. If it doesn't stick very well, I will just be using a spray. I just applied some lipstick and I finished this eye, so I just applied a lip liner here from Makeup Mekka, the Norwegian brand I was talking about earlier, and it's number 4. It's probably not available for international customers, but if you're from Norway, then these are very cheap and very good. And then I also used my Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the shade Loyalist. It's just a beautiful nude shade and it's a little bit peachy, which I really like, especially since it ties together the eyeshadow look with my lipstick. And now I will be using my Kaleidos Makeup Highlighter for the first time. I will be making a video on all of these, trying them out. It's just I need quite a lot of time to do that because I will be putting it on my cheeks and then removing it to be able to try them all out. But this one is a very sparkly blue highlighter, so I think I will just apply some in my inner corner. Then I will try to apply it on my cheek, and I will have to spray my face with setting spray anyway, so I might just do that also to intensify this one. So I will apply a little bit before and after setting spray. So I will just be using a flat brush just like this. This is a random one, and I will just be going into the highlighter here. It's a little bit glittery or flaky, I don't know what to say. It looks like this. And I'll just start by applying it right in here. I don't know if I maybe should have a setting spray for this. I have used it in my inner corner already. A day I went without any eyeshadow actually. I just had to try it out because I think it looks so interesting. Like, if you want a little bit more of a subtle look like this, you could have just not used the glitter I used and just add a little bit of this, because I think that would have been so beautiful. So now I'll apply on the other side. And for my cheeks, I think I will go in with the brush that I got from Kaleidos Makeup. They did send me these products, just so you're aware of that. This is the highlighting brush that they have. It's called H1. It's probably because it's their highlighting brush and it's the first one. So I will just try to use this one. It's a little bit more fluffy than the one I usually use, but it picks up the product quite easily. And what I usually do when applying is that I use a denser packing brush and then I just go in like this, almost like rubbing it into the skin, but quite gently, not very harsh. And as you can see, it's quite sparkly, but it has a very nice iridescent sheen to it. But I think if I want it more intense, I will have to add more after using my setting spray, because it's so glittery. And if you don't like glitter highlighters, this one is probably not for you. But it's, as you can see, it's a beautiful inner corner highlight, so you can use it for that as well. So I will just be using I have a setting spray from Ofra. It's a makeup fixer, it says. I just got it because I bought a holiday set or something to get the Pillow Talk highlighter, because it was so expensive to buy the big version, so it was cheaper to buy it in a set with this one and a liquid lipstick, so I just did that. So I will just try to use it up. It smells really nice and clean though, so I do really like it, but I don't really know if it does a lot for my makeup, but usually I just use setting spray to like melt the products into my skin a little bit. Then I'll just let it dry. And as it is drying down, I will just take a little bit more of this highlighter. Oh shit, I just really went in quite a lot and it just crumbled up. So it's a very loose formula. See if I can like tap it back in there. I feel like these are almost like a Super Shock formula, like if you're already known to the Colourpop highlighters. They feel a little bit like that, like a glittery Super Shock shadow. Ooh, oh my god, I really like this though. It's very intense. I think if I wasn't wearing glasses all the time, I would have probably not wanted to have such a strong highlight. I mean, sometimes I might, but it's just that my glasses usually cover up a little bit of the highlight, so I feel like I can go a little bit more in with the highlights that I'm using. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't apply it there. And I feel like I went a little bit too far in there, so I will just be taking the brush that I used for my powder today and just gently rub it a little bit away. Oh, I'm super sparkly today. But I really like it. This highlighter sort of has, it's a light blue to purple and almost a little bit teal. At least that's what I'm getting from it. And I really like it. I did also apply some white pencil to my lower lash line. I do see that it faded a little bit away because I did also go in with some black eyeshadow on my upper lash line, just because I like to do that to make my lashes look more dense, so it transfers a little bit. So I should usually, if you also do this, it's better to do the black first and then the white. I could have also used my liner in the shade Prance, but I'm going to be I'm doing a little bit of trying out today. I will be trying my Colourpop BFF mascara, and this one is in the shade Sky High, so it's a light blue, and I feel like it will really match this look. So therefore I want the white instead of the blue liner on my lower lash line, or waterline. But now I'm just going to apply my mascara, and yeah, then I think I will just show you how my finished look turned out. This is my finished look, and I really look sparkly. I have glitters everywhere. I think it's just a combination of me using the liquid illuminator here with sparkles in it, a very sparkly highlight, and the glitter on my eyes. So yeah, I don't really mind. I really like glitter, but it's quite intense. So maybe if I would have done this again, I would not have used the liquid illuminator, just because it added even more glitter to the whole look. But I'm all in all very pleased with how this looks. I mean, I just used 2 eyeshadows and 1 glitter for my whole eye look, which I mean, I think it looks like I've used a lot more shadows, so I'm very happy with it. And you don't really see the blue very much on the lower lash line here, so I was really scared that it would be like very intense, but it looks quite, not natural, but not like so bam there. So I'm quite happy with how this look turned out all in all, and I cannot wait to use more pastel shades, because I'm always making like super smoky colorful looks, so I just want to challenge myself and do a little bit more lighter colorful looks. And I do have a quite new single shadow that I haven't tried out from Colourpop that is called Eris, and that's a perfect lavender light matte shade, so I'm definitely going to be using that very soon. Yeah, I really hope you also like this look, and if you liked this video, please give this video a thumbs up, and if you want to see more looks from me, then subscribe to my channel and press that bell button so that you can get a notification every time I post, which is usually on Thursdays and Sundays, but I have been posting a little bit extra sometimes, so just keep an eye out for that. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye!